in this movie, do you remember How to Train Your Dragon? Toothless found his little girl counterpart. Well, in this case, he's the little one, but she's not so little, is she? This time, we're looking at Fly Guy and Fly Girl, Night Fright. When we say night fright, I'm thinking like they're sleeping in the dark, they're getting ready to sleep, they're getting real comfortable, and then something scary happens. But I think in this book, instead they're going to a zoo. What do you think in a zoo might be frightening and in the night? Let's give it a real think, yeah? Have you guys ever been to a zoo? I've been to a zoo before. I've been to multiple different zoos. I've been to the zoo in New York. That zoo was pretty cool. And specifically in that zoo, there's a little section where you can see things like penguins, and there's a whole section dedicated to reptiles and birds. I really like the bird section. So in the Fly Guy Zoo, what do you think flies would generally be scared of? I'm thinking birds, right? But the birds that I remember seeing in my zoo were flying around, they were colorful, and I don't think they had anything to do with the night. Do you think flies would be scared of reptiles, things that might eat them? Because I think they might be. Let's get into the book and find out. Fly Guy and Fly Girl, Night Fright. A boy had a pet fly. He named him Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name, Buzz. A girl had a pet fly. She named her Fly Girl. Fly Girl could say the girl's name, Liz. Chapter 1. One day, Buzz said to Fly Guy, "Hey, let's go to the zoo." Zoo? That same day, Liz said to Fly Girl, "Hey, let's go to the zoo." Buzz and Fly Guy and Liz and Fly Girl bumped into each other. Whoop! Whump! "Oh, hi, Liz," said Buzz. Woozy. "Hi, Buzz," said Liz. "What do you want to see at the zoo?" "I want to see the spider monkey," said Buzz. "Naked mole rat," said Liz. "Let's go see both." I think Buzz has found his little girl counterpart, Liz. Fly Guy said, "What's up?" That's fly talk for "What do you want to do?" Fly Girl said, "Wuzza wuzza." That's fly talk for "Let's do something together." Eat. Chapter 2. Fly Guy and Fly Girl went looking for some lunch. Fly Guy found something sticky. Yikes. And cotton candy. I love cotton candy. It's one of the staples at the zoo. I also really like ice cream at the zoo. Fly Girl found something slimy. Sweet. It's melted ice cream. Fly Guy found something slippery. Oopsie. It's a banana peel. Fly Girl found something stinky. Awesome. Do you think this is a hippopotamus or an elephant? I am very, very confused. What do you think differentiates the behind of a hippopotamus and an elephant? If you're not sure, look it up and then tell me down in the comments what makes them super different. Fly Guy and Fly Girl found something scary. Creatures of the night. Together, they flew into the dark, dark cave. Fly Guy said, "Oops, that's fly talk for I'm not scared." Do you think this is a real cave? Right, I thought so too. I don't know if this is a real cave. I think this is a fake cave, a cave for the zoo. In the dark, dark cave, they found dark, dark woods. Fly Girl said, "Oops, that's fly talk for I'm not scared either." Do they look scared? Because they look pretty darn scared to me. In the dark, dark woods, they found a fly-eating owl. Night owl. Gulps, gulps. Zzz. And a fly-eating bat. Gulps, gulpsy. Brown bat. And a fly-eating frog. Gulp, gulp. It's a bullfrog. What other animals do you think in the wild might eat and look for frogs? I'm thinking maybe lizards. I know maybe birds. I want you to tell me what animals in the wild you think would be looking for these flies. The thing about this book is you see a big, big animal that could potentially eat these little flies, but they're all behind some glass. So do you think they should really be scared that these animals could realistically get to the flies? I don't really think so. Fly Guy and Fly Girl looked for somewhere to hide. They found a dark, dark box and hid deep inside it. Chapter 3. That was cool, said Buzz. I wonder where Fly Guy is, creatures of the night. Liz said, I haven't seen Fly Girl either. Where could they be? Surprise! Where have you been, said Buzz. We want to show you the cool night creatures. Fly Guy and Fly Girl said, you must be kidding. Absolutely not. Never again. We're going home. Which in Fly Talk sounds like nowhere. Have you ever been to a zoo? I know some people really don't like zoos. The zoo super close to my house has a lot of different animals, but they're more cute animals, you know? They have a couple llamas, a couple turtles. I'm not scared of a couple llamas and a couple turtles, but you know what I would be scared of? I think I might be a little scared of an elephant. They're pretty huge. The thing about elephants is that I've actually been on top of one before. I've gone elephant riding. So in that way, I don't think I'm that scared of elephants. Really think about it. What animals would you be scared of if you were a pet fly? And do you think it's rational or realistic for these little fly guys and fly girls to be scared of these animals when they're behind a glass wall? Next time you go to a zoo and you're frightened by something you see, like a poisonous snake or a big, big reptile, because I know sometimes those lizards are really scary to me, I want you to think, could this animal really come out of its cage tomorrow? I highly doubt it. Well, that was Fly Guy and Fly Girl Night Fright. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for coming along for this little story, and I hope you learned a little something about what animals are scary in a zoo. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!